Capricorn, what's up? Welcome back. Your investments are paying off. Beneath the deck is investment for your money, career, fortune reading, and it says invest in your education and make some big plans for the future. Take calculated risks, but save something to fall back on. What's very interesting about this reading, Capricorn, is I do like to meditate on the energy before I get cards out together, just to get an idea of what's happening, what's working for you, maybe what's not working for you. And when I first began shuffling the deck, power position popped out. And so I put the cards back in, just allowing different cards to fly to get an idea of what's going on, and it popped out again first. So this is very important to know right now. You are either being promoted, about to be promoted, or your investment of time is going to be paying off for you very soon if it has not already, Capricorn. It says you are being promoted or called to lead. Time to step into your sovereignty and guide others with compassion. There's a lot of leadership energy around you, stepping into something where you're literally leading, guiding, managing other people, or being put into a position where other people see you as an example. You have star power out here as well, Capricorn. It says you need engaging work that will let your talents shine. You are a natural actor, influencer. You attract fame and fortune. I'm seeing in my mind's eye, and you probably are seeing this too, the Six of Wands out here. And basically when I see that in my mind, I think of someone who has been through the Five of Wands, has been through all of the pain, the frustration, maybe even felt the Nine of Wands energy, and finally things begin to align where you are put in a position of power, or you're put into the light where you deserve. You're like taking your rightful place on the throne. That's what this feels like. Spiritual work is needed at this time as well, I think, just to kind of keep your energy clean and keep you in a place of being grounded, because I would not be surprised if not for some of you, if not most of you, Capricorn, there's fast movement, change that's happening very, very fast. I'm seeing in my mind's eye the Eight of Wands here. So spiritual work here, it says doing some inner work can help you get clear before you move on. You will get insights into what work will best serve your needs. Now, what's fascinating about this reading, and what's really important to know, Capricorn, is that it has been your efforts, your work, your steps in a certain direction, your discipline, your sacrifice that's putting you into this position. I'm feeling that very strong. It's not like you just got lucky here. Maybe some of you have, but this feels like it's about time kind of energy for you to take your rightful seat on the throne. I just keep getting that in my mind to share with you, Capricorn. So beautiful, beautiful energy here. All right, let's get some cards out here to refine this message and get any advice that wants to come out to you for your continued growth, prosperity, being in positions of power, your star power. Thank you, guide angel, spirit guides. Now, Capricorn, if there's anyone DMing you, messaging you, pretending to be me or any other tarot reader, friend, please go ahead and report and block them, okay? We want you to be safe out there. Guide angel, spirit guides, for my lovely Capricorn, what is their energy right now? What are they working through right now? Who are they at this time? Thank you, guide angel, spirit guides. Let's see here. Okay, some truth. Okay, let's just pause right there. This is good. I said some truth because the Ace of Swords is out here, Queen of Cups out here. This is the position of power. Now, you know that is a water sign energy, right? Oftentimes, I personally think of the Queen of Cups as Cancer energy. I was hearing in my mind Queen of Wands as I said that, so not to get you confused if I said that. I'm not sure if I actually said it or I was just hearing it. Queen of Cups here, and then the Sword of Truth, clarity, breakthrough. It is time for you to be in the position that you have been working for, and you've earned it. Now, the Queen of Cups is intuitive. The Queen of Cups is highly desirable too. Now, in a love reading, obviously to lovers, but when it comes to money, career, fortune, business, for those of you, you have a nurturing vibe. You have foresight, intuition. You are mature. You are emotionally disciplined when it comes to creating. And so that's really attractive when it comes to being in a position of power. And so you have these qualities to you. For some of you, I would not be surprised, Capricorn, where there are multiple opportunities kind of coming in and you'll have to choose pretty soon. Not that I'm seeing choice cards out here, but I'm just getting that as Spirit is contributing to me to share with you what this vibe is, what this feels like. So there's breakthrough here. You have some clarity. You have a strategy. It just feels like you're very clear about what it is that you want, okay? Let's get a little bit more here. God, angel, spirit guides, what's happening with Capricorn? Why are you showing us the Ace of Swords here? Thank you, God, angel, spirit guides. For my lovely Capricorn, why are you showing us the Ace of Swords? Thank you, God, angel, spirit guides. King of Swords as well. God, angel, spirit guides, why are you showing us the Queen, the King of Swords and the Queen of Cups, excuse me. Why are you showing us both King of Swords and Queen of Cups? Thank you, God, angel, spirit guides. For some of you, there's breakthrough happening in your connection, in your relationship, in your family life that also helps you get clear about how to move forward in something that you want to do in your career, in your purpose. Thank you, God, angel, spirit guides. Why is the Queen of Cups and the King of Swords here together? Help us understand a little bit more, God, angel, spirit guides, for Capricorn, please. Okay, there was a time where you weren't exactly clear. There was a time when there was an ignoring of what you were feeling, okay? So here you are showing up in your feeling body. This is not a love reading, but I know that this is connected to why you are moving into a position of success in the other domains of your life, because you're sorting out something with you and someone else. And this could be a colleague, could be a boss. But prior to what has been happening, there was uncertainty and you weren't clear about if you could trust this partner, if you could trust your supervisor or your colleague. It just felt like a very weird, kind of secretive situation. Probably you felt like maybe something was happening behind your back. You know, sometimes in the workplace, it can feel like leadership, or if you are already in leadership, your colleague in leadership is kind of, you know, strategizing and partnering with other people and kind of leaving you in the dark. But something is happening right now where there's breakthrough, there's clarity that helps you all get to the same page. But there was something going on where you kind of felt out of the loop, felt like there was some suspicions going on, some secret conversations and things kind of happening. And again, I'm channeling that this is for some of you related to work. You're already in a high position, and the person that's showing up as this King of Swords is your colleague, right? Or is someone else that was in a high position. There was some distrust between you and you're leveling that out. And then also for some of you, it's something happening with you and your romantic partner or your co-parent, someone that you share some partnership with at a more intimate level. And there was a lot kind of going on that needed to be brought to the surface. And finally, it's being brought to the surface so that you can communicate, get clear, and it kind of frees you to strategize your next steps. It just feels like clarity is here. And then we also have the the Seven of Cups. Let me get my whole life together. You have the Seven of Cups out here. So for many of you, it has been about love. It's been about what you want. I'm also getting this feeling of some of you Capricorn sacrificing maybe what it is that you really want, because you're really trying to make sure that you're not taking for granted your love life, your partner, your co-parent, you know, someone else in your life, what they want. You haven't been wanting to take advantage of that. So maybe you've been kind of holding back on going after the cup that's really for you. And we do that when it comes to love oftentimes. Like, we want to do the best to show up as a great partner. Maybe we are really deeply in love and we want to show that we're loyal. And so maybe we won't go after what we want. We're kind of in the haze of love. And then for some of you, again, in the career sector, you're very passionate about what you do. Could be talking to someone who's in the field of counseling, working with other people. You probably are a healer, because we do have all these cups out here. Veterinarian also is like something that's popping up in my mind. But there was some confusion, you know, about how to go after what you want. But something is happening right now between you and someone else that's in a kind of equal powerful position with you, and it's being cleared out. You all have been able to talk, work it out, so that you can know what you can to do, or you can know exactly how to step into some deeper position of power, or to move forward and be seen for your work with star power out here. But nevertheless, it's what's happening with you Capricorn is that you're finding that your hard work is paying off. It hasn't been taken for granted. It hasn't happened in vain. That's what I really want to say there. God, angel, spirit guides for Capricorn, what advice do you have for their continued growth, moving in deeper into their clarity, their understanding? God, angel, spirit guides, what advice do you have? What advice do you have? Thank you, God, angel, spirit guides. What advice do you have for Capricorn? Let's see here. You have the Queen of Wands out here. Tell us more. What is the advice? This is about being independent, right? Being mindful about people kind of playing games. So thank you, God, angel, spirit guides. I want to add on to what's happening with you. You probably already know this, but this person that you are going through something with, this other colleague, this other person in a position of power, your boss, I don't feel like it's so much a boss. This is someone that's equally powerful with you. So that's why I keep saying co-parent, your lover, someone like that you have to work as a team with in some way. Be careful, because some of that high priestess popped out in reverse, because I think it's not completely cleared out. It just feels like spirit wants you to still be mindful. Yes, they have all the good words, and maybe you all were able to compromise and level, but it does not feel like that person is someone that you should completely trust in whatever you've been working through. And just so be guarded, be smart, be wise, be mindful about what you share, because I feel like with you, this is kind of you showing up as the Queen of Wands, confident, bold, going into your star power, the energy here. This is you walking into it. You're deserving. And I think I shared with you earlier, I'm seeing and feeling the Queen of Wands for someone I'm reading for right now. But there are people who probably want your spot, or feel like they should have gotten the job, the position, the spot. But Capricorn, what's coming through is that you've worked really, really hard for this. And I think you do it with so much style and grace until people probably think that it's coming to you easy. But you've been working for this. God, angel, spirit guides, tell us more about why the Five of Wands is here. So if I wasn't clear, I'll make it clear here. You want to be careful about who you're trusting right now, because you are in a position of high power. And so your connections and your relationships might have to look a little bit different because of where you are. And that can be hard. It's heartbreaking. But you want to protect yourself. It's different where you are. Thank you, God, angel, spirit guides. I hope that makes sense. Why is the Five of Swords here, God, angel, spirit guides? And I almost said Five of Wands. That's another vibe that's coming up. Just be careful. Why is the Five of Swords here for the advice for Capricorn? Thank you, God, angel, spirit guides. Okay. This being revealed to you. Yes, thank you, God. Capricorn, you're going to be good. Here you go. This is your confirmation that you're walking in the new door. It's probably going to feel scary for those of you where you're new to going into a position where you're leading and being powerful. I'm speaking to you specifically here because the veterans already know this, but for you, it might feel scary at first and uncertain. You might go through a little bit of a energy shift, some little anxiety, a little of the D word, depression word sometimes, because you're going into new territory. But this feels like spirit wants you to know that you're going in the right direction. You're going to start reaping the rewards of your investments, which is the time that you've been putting into whatever you are doing, whatever you're working on. It's going to start paying off. This position is coming through for you. And then the sun is out here in reverse. It's going to be revealed to you who is playing games and how, if you're not clear already. But I think, Capricorn, you're pretty much clear about who's playing games behind your back, playing in your face, really wanting your position, really not being completely honest, maybe, a level of a little bit of jealousy, playing, games behind your back. I think you kind of know who that is. But this position that's coming through, I don't feel like you exactly know about all of the logistics related to it. There's still some uncertainty about it. I think you can feel it around you, but for what is about to happen, this opportunity, this is the golden coin of life. I don't think, because the sun is in reverse, I don't think you completely know what this is about to be. And it's a beautiful thing, but it also feels like spirit wants you to keep this to yourself right now until you're clear and you're moving into your new lifestyle and you feel settled in it. Until you get to that point, Keep your information to yourself. Move in silence like G's and lasagna. Isn't that what Lil Wayne said back in the day? I don't know. Just keep it to yourself, protect yourself, and get through this. Friends, I love you, and I'm so proud of you, Capricorn. If you want to, you can follow my personal TikTok. I'll throw it up here on the screen. Funny, silly stuff, me being just Sean. Self-esteem stuff, self-awareness stuff, how to work through dysfunction, all of the nuanced stuff that I can't really share on this video because people don't care about that kind of stuff on this channel. They just want to get their reading and go on about their life. So if you want the nuanced stuff, check it out. I'll follow you back. I love you, Capricorn. I wish you wellness. Take care. Bye.